First Kings chapter 1, verse 15. And Bathsheba went unto the king into his chamber, talking about King David. And the king was very old, and Abishag the Shunammite ministered unto the king. And Bathsheba bowed and did obedience unto the king. And the king said, What wouldest thou? And she said unto him, My lord, thou swearest by the Lord thy God unto the handmaid, saying, Assuredly Solomon thy son shall reign after me, and he shall sit upon my throne. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, for giving me the spirit to do this video. As you see, King David, okay, in this chamber, had a beautiful woman named Abishag, which you can read at the beginning of 1 Kings chapter 1. Okay, let's get it, and I'm going to start at verse 2. Wherefore his servant said unto him, Let there be sought for my lord the king a young virgin, and let her stand before the king, and let her cherish him, meaning be intimate with him, okay? And let her lie in his bosom, that my lord the king may get heat. So they sought a fair damsel throughout all the coast of Israel, and found Abishag, a Shunammite, and brought her to the king. Right, so they went through the whole coast of Israel looking for a bad one, man, okay, a beautiful one. They sent her back to King David. She got intimate with him, okay? She got all up on him, okay, cherishing him, getting intimate with him, all right, close up and personal. And who walked in? King David's wife. So let's go back to 1 Kings chapter 1, verse 15 again. And Bathsheba went in unto the king into his chamber, and the king was very old, and Abishag the Shunammite ministered unto the king. She was there getting close and personal with him, okay, in his bed with him, lying with him, in his bosom. And Bathsheba bowed. So Bathsheba didn't get an attitude, man. Bathsheba went like, who is this bitch? Why? Because those women were in order, man. She didn't go crazy, all right? And most of you women, majority of you women, y'all would have went crazy in that scenario. Okay, you go back into your husband's house, all right, into his chamber, and another woman is lying with him, laying with him, man. You wouldn't bow. First of all, you wouldn't bow on a normal day. So you definitely wouldn't bow in, nor call him Lord, which she did in 17th verse. It says that she said to him, my Lord. So you definitely wouldn't do that. So she was in order, man. And all you women know the men of the Lord are the kings of the new world, which is our world, the world of Israel. Y'all know this. But y'all want to hang on to being scorpions. Y'all want to be that scorpion, man, and be a jealous woman over another woman, which I'm going to get in Sirach 26, verse 6. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman. Right. So if that happened now to one of you women that say, shalom, shalom, like you believe, y'all would be overly jealous, man, and go crazy, man. Y'all would get into a hair-pulling fist fight with the girl, man. Why? Because of your jealousy inside you, man. But guess what? That has nothing to do with order, man. That's out of order. Going off your own emotions will be out of order. Just like us men in this truth, okay, within these different churches across the globe, if we go off our emotions, how we feel all the time, we'll be going off, man. Okay, we can't let Satan convince us of everything he puts in our mind. Okay, that's why you got to use wisdom. And that's why we are the head and you supposed to follow us. Talking to all you women out there that say you believe in this truth, man. But because of the jealousy in your heart, you try to use your jealousy and the power that Esau gave you to rule over us, to dictate what we do, to dictate our emotions and how we're going to do things. And I'm telling you in this video, through the spirit of Abishag, Yahushai, that shit is over, man. It is over, man. That's what time it is on the planet, man. I'm speaking to the spirit of Abishag, Yahushai. All right? So I'm going to read that again all the way through. But a grief of heart, of mind, and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and a scourge of the tongue which communicated with all, man. Right. Be full of words and evil words because of your jealousy, man. Okay? But that's wicked. That's not according to the scriptures. Let's go to Romans 10, verse 1 through 3. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to Yahweh for Israel is that they may be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. For they being ignorant Right. So you women know y'all Israelites. Okay. You know you're a Hebrew Israelite, but you don't deal with knowing who you are according to knowledge. You just take down the Israelite, use it as a fad, as a cool thing to do because we're waking up as a people, and that's all you hold on to. And you might cover your head, maybe. All right. You might wear a dress, but inwardly, you're really a scorpion because you would never submit to your husband if you got one. Okay. You would never submit to the Most High, period, according to his righteousness, which I'm about to read. Verse 3. For they being ignorant of Yahweh's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, right, your own righteousness, what you want to do. And that's the majority of you women, man. Okay, a lot of men too, but this video is about the women. So I'm going to stick in that lane. The majority of you women, that's what y'all do, man. You go about to establish your own righteousness after you find out you're an Israelite. I'm a Hebrew Israelite, shalom, shalom. But then you will not submit to the truth. Like it says here. And have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of Yahweh. Right, unto the order. So if you're a woman, how are you supposed to submit yourselves? You're supposed to do according to what the scriptures say, man. Be a daughter of Sarah, man, and use her as an example of how you treat your man, especially a man of the Lord that's serving the Lord in truth and sincerity. You really got to be careful, man. Can't just talk to me any kind of way because you mad at something. Like I said on part 1, because he found something in his phone, reading his messages, man. Really?
You're working for a fucking white man catching all kind of hell. Then you go home, you don't even get pizza in your own goddamn home. Cause the black ass bitches in there. Hey, where you been? Oh, let me see your phone. Who's calling you on your phone? Who the fuck wanna deal with that?
Once you go confront the man, your husband, like the Most High is on your side somehow. Yeah, girl, go, girl, get him, get him. No, man. The Most High is not on your side because that's out of order. You're supposed to be submissive unto all things, as I went through in part 1. From there, let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 25. I'm going to start at 40. And when the servants of David were come to Abigail, to Carmel, they spoke unto her, saying, David sent us unto thee to take thee to him to wife. And she arose and bowed herself on her face to the earth. Right. She paid reverence and honor and respect. She bowed, man, and said, Behold, let thy handmaid be a servant to wash the feet of the servants of my Lord. And Abigail hasted and arose and rode upon an ass with 5 damsels of hers that went after her. Okay, 5 young other women. And she went after the messengers of David and became his wife. Right, so come on, man. Once again, you got a woman who bowed down, man, to a man of the Lord. Okay? Is David not a man of the Lord? Of course, and he's a man. And she bowed down, man. She showed respect and honor, man. Okay? You think she had a conversation with him? I don't know, David, if I can be your wife. You might have another wife or kids or another woman. And I can't do that. God made one man for one woman, and that's it. No, she didn't do that. You know why? Because they were in order, man. Okay? She knew that was a man of the Lord. Okay? And she was ready to serve. Being a woman, a real woman. See, a real woman is ready to serve her man. She's not worried about you serving her. She's worried about how may I please you. That's why it says in Genesis 3:16, thy desire shall be towards thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Okay? Your desires is supposed to be towards us, and we are supposed to rule over you, man. Okay? Guide you as your husband, as a real leader of Israel. From there, let's go to Amos chapter 9, verse 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen and close up the breaches thereof. And the Lord is doing that right now, man. All these men throughout the 4 corners of the earth is waking up, teaching his truth. Okay? The tabernacle of David, the house of David, is being risen again. And it says, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. And that's what he's doing now, man. So he's raising up real men, the prophets, man, the men of the Lord. So we're not finna take nothing from you women, man. Okay? And if we have in the past, or some men are dealing with that now, the Lord is putting a spirit out for man to really check you, according to the scriptures of how you're supposed to be. Especially the ones that say, oh, I believe. Okay? We're going to put you to the test, man. Do you really believe these scriptures? Or do you believe your own heart and have you establish your own righteousness according to your own emotions, according to how you feel? Listen, women of Israel, you're going to have to deal with it anyway, okay? Whether the man tell you or not, you're going to have to deal with it, because when that day come, when 7 women shall take hold of one man, which could be more than 7, you're going to have to deal with it, man. But like I said in the last video, you're going to be willing then. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. You're going to be willing to do what we say and to not go off your emotions then, because you're going to feel that your life is at stake. You're going to be in trembling, man. You're going to be in a fearful mind state. Okay? But guess what? That man of the Lord has the right to just X you off and say, get out of here, man. I don't want to deal with you. And that's going to happen to a lot of you women. Just because it says 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying we have our own apparel, we have our own bread, just let us be called by our name, doesn't mean that man is going to accept you, man. You're going to come for sure. You're going to ask, you're going to inquire. But that man can say, get out of here. I don't want to deal with you. Okay? Just get ready for the judgment of the Lord. Period. Then you're going to look real stupid. You women are going to look real dumb, okay, for holding on to Esau's power that he gave you to rule over us in his system. Okay? Real man ain't dealing with that shit no more, man. Like I said, if they have in the past, man, they're getting stronger and stronger in the spirit. And the Lord said what? He that pleases the Lord. Matter of fact, let me get it. Ecclesiastes 7 verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman, man, whose heart is snares and nets. Her mind is snares and nets. She's trying to trap you into her world. All you Hebrew Israelite women are guilty of that, man. And the ones who have turned from that and learned not to do that anymore, hey, may the Most High Yahweh Bashim Abishag bless you. But all Hebrew Israelite women are guilty of this, okay? Their mind being snares, trying to trap you into their world. That's what it means by snares and nets, trying to trap us into their world, to the point we can't get out of it. And her hands as bands, whoso pleases Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Right. So the ones that's doing this work, man, that are dealing with this situation, the Lord gonna give you the spirit, man, to escape eventually. As long as you keep serving the Lord and doing what you need to do, he's gonna iron out that scorpion situation, man. That dwelling with a scorpion. He's gonna iron it out. Okay? And you're gonna be able to dip, you ain't gonna feel nothing about it. Because he's gonna give you a cold spirit in that area, man, not to care what the hell she has to say anymore. Not to try to convince you anymore. To stay within her net, to stay within her bands. Okay? Period. Hope you brothers were edified, and also you women that may come across this video, man. If you're doing this crap, stop it. Okay? According to the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. I want to give all praises and throughout to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua again for giving me the spirit to do this video. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom, tell you Akamite that is doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.